Boom, everybody, welcome to tonight's class. Welcome to tonight's free training titled How to Overcome Shyness and Make Videos That Sell. Welcome, everybody. If you're just joining here, type hashtag live in the comment section and let me know where you are joining from. I'll be excited to know where you're joining me from. I'm Jeff Anozie, and tonight we're going to be having a great time. I'll be sharing with you on how to overcome shyness and make videos that sell. How to overcome shyness and make videos that sell. If you can hear me clearly, please type 1 in the comment section. If you can hear me clearly, if you can see my screen clearly, please type 2 in the comment section. I would like to know that you are hearing me clearly. Please type 1 in the comment section if you can hear me clearly, if you can see my screen clearly. Type 2 while I check on my end as well. Okay, nice. I think okay, beautiful. I think we're good. We're good to go. Welcome. If you're jumping on live here, just type hashtag live in the comment section. Let me know where you're joining from. While we're here, Priscilla typed hashtag live Abuja 1 and 2. Beautiful. So that means you can hear me clearly. We're going to be having a fantastic time tonight. We're going to be discussing again how to overcome shyness and make videos that sell. I'm excited to be sharing. At the end of this class, I'm going to be taking your questions. So if you have any questions, around making videos or around overcoming shyness or showing up, then this class is for you. So someone's going to ask, why are you sharing this? Why are you doing this class? More so it is free. Two major reasons. The first is I know what it takes, to have this burning desire to share my voice, to share my story, right, with the world, and not be able to do it. The annoying part. The annoying part is when you see other people, doing that which you want to do, right? And so most times they're not even doing it as well as you would have done it, right? There's this, there's this nudging in the spirit, right, in your soul, in your body. I need to do this. I'm meant for more. You're thinking to yourself, I'm meant for more. I'm supposed to be more, to do more, right? I'm supposed to do more to be more, right? But for some reason, you are not showing up like you want to. I have been there. Okay, I know what it takes. And so that's the first reason why I'm doing this, to help someone else that is there at the moment. I'm trying to be sure to help someone that is them there at the moment, but is not sure what to do. That's the first reason. The second reason is that, of course, I want you to be able to do this, make money, and attend my events, as well as pay for other, beautiful things of life that is going to help you grow. Okay, these are the reasons why I am doing this tonight. Is this fair enough? Right? Is this fair enough? So we're going to be diving right in. Again, once you jump on live, just type hashtag live in the comment section. Let me know that you have watched, or let me know where you are watching from. Need to be sure that we are doing this correctly. Beautiful. So we're going to be talking about how to overcome shyness and make videos that sell. Now, who is this for? This is for realtors as well as business owners. You're a realtor, you sell real estate, land houses in Nigeria, or you are a business owner, because the knowledge I'm going to be sharing with you today can be applicable to any other industry, not just real estate. Now, what are you going to expect by the end of tonight's class? There are a few things you would know, or you would have known, right, by the end of tonight's class. First, you'd have been able to break free from camera fear. All right, break free from camera fear. Someone said that the fear of public speaking, for most people, is worse than fear of death. You know, and for some reason, and when we are talking into a camera, we are afraid, we are shaking, we are, you know, scared. And for some reason, it just feels as if you're speaking to a crowd. Do I have a witness? Is there anybody like that here? Right? You know, then number two, so the first thing is to help you break away from that fear. Okay, number two is to help you start making simple videos with your phone. Simple, just with your phone, right? Start from there. I mean, it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be a lot, right? Let's start from here. And of course, we can scale from there. And then number three, we're not going to be talking about editing or perfection, just results. My goal is to get you tonight. My goal tonight is to get you from point A to point B. So from the point where you are right now, you're looking to start making videos in order to promote your business, you know. So my goal is to move you from that point to point B. Point B is start getting results. Remember, the title of this show tonight is How to Overcome Shyness and Make Videos That Sell. My goal is to move you from where you are to the point where you can make videos that sell. Are we ready? Are we ready? Please put the fire emoji in the comment section. Put fire emoji in the comment section if you are ready and you're set to go. Beautiful. Now, a quick one. A few years ago, precisely 2018, I was shy, of course, shy guy, right? And you know, at that point, I stutter, right? I stammer as well. And at that point, you know, I got to that point of my life where I knew I was meant for more. I knew that, you know, the fire in my bones, the things I knew. Of course, I had studied a lot before then. I was tired of being broke. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so I had done a lot of research, a lot of, you know, learning, but I was really shy, really, really shy. I like to say almost all the time that I'm the shyest person in the room. And I bet, I think I'm the shyest person right now, but you watching me and every other person around the world that is going to watch this video, okay? So I was shy. I didn't like how I looked or sounded on videos. The way I looked on videos wasn't super fantastic to me, right? It wasn't, you know how you finish making a video, you watch it, and you can't even watch it again, because once you start watching it, there's how you sound, there's how I sounded, right? And I'm not sure I liked it, right? But I realized that I don't need to be perfect. I only need to be helpful. All right, please type it in the comments. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be helpful. Okay, please type it in the comments. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be helpful. So at that point, once I realized this, that was 2018, I began to make videos. So towards the end of 2017 is when I had this, you know, worry. By early 2018, of course, I started making videos, and I'm going to be sharing with you some of the early videos that I made then, so that I'll let you see that, you know, I mean, you don't have to be perfect to start. You only need to start to get perfect as you go. Okay. All right. Are we? Yes, I don't need to be perfect. I don't need to be perfect. I need to be helpful. All right. That's beautiful. You just need to be helpful. You don't need to be perfect. Amazing. Welcome, Guru Jamaz. Good to have you here. I like the fire emojis. Frank, it's good to see you. Chukwemeka, it's good to see you. I'm ready. Yes, we are ready. We are ready to go. Priscilla with the fire emoji. Priska, it's good to see you, ma. Yeah, so I want to play a short video for you. Of course, Priscilla, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be helpful. That is it. That is it. So let me play a short video for you from 2018. All right, so that you can see some of my the way some of my videos used to be. I'll just share with you. I know I was telling someone recently that if you watch some of my previous videos, you will be shy on my behalf, right? And the person was laughing and thought it was a joke. So let me play this for you. You get to see it. Um, I'm just going to play for you some of my very old videos. You get to see what I'm talking about right now. I think that's it. Beautiful. So pay attention. Social media is one of the best way now to build your businesses or build your brand. I mean, over 2 billion
Can you
people
hear this?
jump on social media daily. And in this 2 billion, over 10 million of them are Nigerians. Over 10 million Nigerians actually use social media on a daily basis. See the date there, 20th of February 2018. You can see this is a very old video, 2018. That's how many years now? 7 years, something like that, right? So you can see, I mean, I just played that video to just show you and point something to you that sincerely you don't need to be perfect. The Jeff Anozie you see today, I mean, this is not exactly how it used to be, right? Right? I mean, oh yes, my boss, I witnessed all he's saying and he's correct. I witnessed transformation. One thing with Jeff is that he's very, very authentic. Thank you, boss. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Right? How many of us watched that video? You know, there's a video I even made 2018 that I yawned. Like in the video, I was trying to make a video. I was trying to remember my lines and I yawned. In the video, I was looking for that video today. I'm not sure where it was, but I was looking for it today and it was crazy. It was just, I mean, something else. But this is 7 years down. This is, yeah, 7 years down and I'm still here. Now, I can do a training. I can make a video without a script. Okay, I can make a video right now without a script. And I am sure the video will not turn out badly. In fact, most times on site, I make some of my videos on the spot. Okay, my colleagues can attest to that. Most times on site, I make my videos on the spot and they turn out well, right? The point I'm trying to make is, you know, we actually think that we need to be perfect, you know, before we can start some of these things. No, you don't need to be perfect. You basically just need to start because somebody somewhere needs what you are sharing. Okay. Now the question is, are we following so far? If you're following so far, let me see in the comment section. Type I'm following in the comment section. If you're following so far, type I'm following. Welcome, Nancy. Welcome, Michael Miracle. Good to have you here. Former Geraldine, it's good to have you here. Yes, Solomon Ibuhu, I don't need to be perfect, but to be helpful. That's all. That's all. Please, I like us to adopt this mindset. We don't need to be perfect. You only need to be helpful. I'm following. Buzo is good to have you here. I'm following. Favor says I'm following. Amazing. Now, here's the thing. Why are most people shy on camera? I like to hear from you. Why do you think most people are shy on camera? Let me see in the comments. Assumpta says, I'm following. Opaleke Emmanuel, it's good to have you here. Assumpta, I'm following. Iyai, it's good to have you here. I'm following. Why are most people shy on camera? I'd like to hear from you. What do you think is the reason? Let me see it in the comments. And if you're shy and you're not shy to say you're shy, let me see in the comments. Why are you shy on camera? What are the simple reasons? Why? Okay, I mean, it may not be your reason, but why do you think people are shy on camera? I like to see. I like to hear from you. Why do you think people are shy on camera? Why? Why do you think? Why? What's the reason? A few reasons why people are shy. I don't need to be perfect. I only need to be helpful. Amazing. I wish we can adopt this mantra It will help you. It will really, really help you. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to be helpful. Because you feel you're not perfect. Exactly. This is one point. Most people feel like they're not perfect. They feel like they are not um, 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 as good as they think they should be. That's one reason, exactly, right? So why are people, why are most people shy on camera? Now, here are a few reasons I think most people are shy on camera. First, they say, I hate how I look or sound on videos. The reason why I'm shy is that I will not do it better. If I'm a Geraldine, of course, that's the reason. Most people hate how they sound or look on camera. If you're on this table, type I in the comments. The fear of imperfection, exactly. All right, that's number one. I hate how I look or sound on videos. The next reason most people are shy, most people, is that I don't know what to say. They feel like once they go on camera, there's a chance they may not know what to say. Okay. Number three, they feel like, what if people laugh at me? All right. What if people laugh at me? I remember very clearly that one of the reasons then I used to think about is that I stammer, right? I'm a stammerer and I'm shy. So I used to think that, normally when I'm talking with people, I stamp my feet, I hit my leg, trying to express myself, especially when I have to talk to a couple of people that I'm not familiar with, right? And sometimes in the past, whilst growing up, people literally laugh at me. Some people, tell me things like, I remember one teacher then in secondary school, no, in primary school, late primary, I think that I was like either primary 4, primary 5, told me stuff like, okay, I should go and sit down, let other people talk. Why? Because we all came out and we're supposed to make a presentation and I was stammering, and she literally told me to go and sit, and that deflated my my ego, like so yeah, some people are on this table. What if people laugh at me? I feel like I'll make mistakes and that will pick on that, and that people will pick on that. Exactly. All right, that's another reason. Okay. Another reason is, what will people think of me? What will people think of me? I remember clearly, these are a few reasons why most people are shy on camera. Okay, I remember very clearly that 2018, that early 2018, one of my relatives reached out to me. Then I was doing a live show. I did a live video, one of those live videos in February of 2018. And the person reached out to me inbox. I'm saying the person in case he's watching. And he said that why am I embarrassing myself online? That's literally what that guy told me. Okay, why am I embarrassing myself online? He even said something like, embarrassing yourself and your lineage. Why? Because I was doing a live video, and I think live videos were just out there. They were not, Facebook lives, they were not very rampant at the time. And I was doing this live video, and the guy literally told me that why am I embarrassing my people? Because I was stammering on the video. Okay. And that's a real reason. That's a real reason. People will laugh at me. Assumpta says people will laugh at me. True. That's true. This is one of the reasons why people don't show up. This is one of the reasons why people don't, make live videos, right? Assumpta says, I think mostly imperfection. And Nancy says, I feel I will make mistakes and that people will pick on that. True. True. People will see that and pick on that. And these are reasons, valid reasons, why most people, don't make videos. Others will say something like, I'm not tech savvy. These are, some of the reasons why most people are shy. Okay. Now, why is this so? The story I just told you in primary school, and a teacher literally walked me to my seat. Okay. That I mean, I should not do the presentation. I should not do the speaking. Why? Because I was stammering. I was also a very shy guy. I was a very shy, cute little boy when I was very young, right? And I think I'm still shy. I think I'm the shyest person that is watching me right now. Like I'm watching myself from my phone amongst every other person that is watching, and I'm the shyest person here, right? Now, but why is this so? It's not supposed to be so. Failure is not supposed to be something something that should stop us from doing things. Why? Because the road to success is laid out with failure. All right. To get to success, you fail a couple of times. It is not when you're perfect, you start doing and start getting better. That's how it works. But the problem is that growing up, our teachers, our parents, they stigmatized fear. See, if you understand the root of the problem, you understand how to help yourself, right? They stigmatize fear. Failure. They stigmatize failure. If you fail, they'll be like, my dad then will trash you, will flog you and say, the people that took first, do they have two heads? And it's not like I came last too. I was just somewhere around 13th or 10th or 9th, that range. How many of us are like me? You don't have to take first or second though, but you don't have to go last. But you used to just stay somewhere like that in the middle. And for them, failure is fatal. And that is the problem. We grew up with this mindset. I just pray that most of us don't make our kids feel like that, oh, failure is fatal, and they stigmatize failure. That is the reason. And so you now that is trying to make video, you're trying to show up online consecutively, all right? You think that showing up online, you have to be perfect because people will laugh at you, people will, scorn you, people will stigmatize you. That's the problem. Okay? Now, let's shift this thought tonight. Tonight, the goal tonight is to help you overcome the shyness and make videos that sell, whether as a realtor, whether as a realtor, a business owner, etc. That is the goal tonight. Are we ready to learn? Are we ready to learn? Let's put the fire emoji in the comment section if you're ready. Fire emoji. I want to see a lot of fire. Like burn down this comment section, burn it down. If your friends are not here, team members, everybody, bring them here so that they will watch this because we're about to demystify. We're about to break. I want to break something. We're about to break the spirit of shyness, and shift the mindset. We have to shift it. We have to get better. How many of us are ready to get better? Put the flex emoji in the comment section if you're ready to get better. Beautiful. There's a lot of fire here. Adobe, it's good to see you. Adobe has already secured her executive seat in the Realtors Bootcamp in June. So it's good to see you. I look forward to having you there. Fire emoji everywhere. If you want to burn down this comment section, I can see. Amazing. So here's the thing. Let's shift this mindset for a minute. And I need you to pay rapt attention right now because we're going to be doing a lot of mindset shifts. The first thing you need to know is that people are not looking for perfection. See, the earlier you understand this, the better. How many of you have bought things from people that their videos were not perfect? Say I in the comment section. Do I, type I, or put that, that 5 hand in the comment section. How many of you have bought things from people online that are not perfect? People are not looking for perfection. What are they looking for? Three things. First, they're looking for answers. Number one, they're looking for what? Answers. Number two, they're looking for a confident solution. So, confidence. And then number three, what are they looking for? Help. Help me and type this in the comments. People are not looking for perfection. What are they looking for? They're looking for answers. They're looking for confidence, and they're looking for help. Help me and type that in the comment section. People are looking for answers, they're looking for confidence, and they're looking for help. They are not looking for perfection, right? Now, how do you help them with this? right? The earlier we understand this and internalize it, the better. Then number two, secondly, you don't have to speak to everyone, just speak to someone. All right? You don't have to speak to everyone, just speak to someone. Help me, I type that too in the comments. You don't have to speak to everyone, you just need to speak to someone, right? And this will also help you making your videos. A lot of people say things like, hello guys, hello guys, hello guys, you guys out there. I mean, you know, the mindset, the perception is that when you're making videos, no, think about it. I'm doing a training right now. I have over 20 people that are watching, some from Facebook, some from YouTube. We're all watching at the same time, right? Now, here's the thing. Are all of you in the same room? Of course, I also see that a couple of people use my video trainings to train their people, but that is a different case, right? Well, good day, ma. Good to have you here, Madam. Dr. Maria, it's good to have you here. Good to have you here, ma'am. Right? So think about it. Are you talking to everybody or are you talking to one person? You all are in different places in the world. Some are in Nigeria, in different states. I'm making this video from Abuja, right? Someone will be in Enugu. Others are in Owerri. Some others are in Lagos. Please type in the comment section where you are, where you're watching this from. I greet you, ma'am. Good evening. Good to have you here, ma'am. Right? Type in the comment section where you are watching from. I'm trying to explain to you something. All right? See, we assume, the assumption in making videos or in doing these things is that you're speaking to a lot of people at the same time. And that also helps, you know, increase the likelihood of shyness, you know, the fear of public speaking, right? Beautiful. Olatunde is watching from Ebonyi. Now, look at this. So, Olatunde is watching from Ebonyi. Jacinta is watching from Enugu. Adobe is watching from Anambra. Can you see? Nkem is watching live from Enugu. Assumpta is streaming from Owerri. Can you see that? And everybody, Mr. George, it's good to have you here, streaming from Ibadan. Can you see? Someone is streaming for Oka Ekiti in Anambra State. So you can see Sebastian is streaming from Port Harcourt. Can you see? So you see that you all are not in the same space. So why do we make videos? And the first thing we're saying is, hello guys, right? As if people are watching all together. So one of the ways to help you, help this shift, this mindset shift, is to speak as if you're speaking to just one person. It will help you. Think about this. Think about this. You're speaking to somebody. Imagine that somebody asks you a question, all right? And you're trying to answer the person. Just imagine that your friend asks you a question, you're trying to answer the person, right? Don't talk to the crowd. This will help. It will help you overcome shyness. Talk to one buyer. Imagine that you're talking to one buyer. That's why in my trainings, and even in my book, From Novice to Top Realtor, I shared that one of the best ways to sell is to define your audience. I talked about this in my book, From Novice to Top Realtor. The link to order will be in the comment section. You can just go there and order From Novice to Top Selling Realtor. I talk about audience, to define a market, a target market, right? So it's the same way in selling anything. You're selling hairs, you're selling shoes, you're selling anything online. Think about your target market. What are their problems? What are their challenges? Make your videos like you're speaking to one buyer, one client and one person per time. Think about someone who asked you a question recently. Now, that's your audience. Whoever it is, a client reached out to you and asked you a question about something. He said something like, Jeff, what is the distance between point A, wherever he mentioned, to point B? All right. So he just asked you that question. What is the distance between point A to point B? And you're answering the person. You're leveraging this video to answer the person. And by the way, that's a very good way to understand the type of videos you should make. All right. All right. The questions that people ask you often, they are beautiful pointers to the kind of videos you should be making per time. Okay. So this will help you. Again, don't speak like don't talk like you're speaking to everybody. Speak like you're speaking to one person. Are you following so far? Are we following so far? Remember this. I like you to remember this as we wrap up this part 1. We're still in part 1. We're going into part 2, where we'll start making videos that sell, right? We're talking about how to overcome shyness, and this is what we're talking about in part 1. Okay? Now, remember, some people's transformation depends on you showing up. It was in 2017 ending that this dawned on me, right? And this is my admonition to you as well. Before you let shyness hold you down, right? Or before you make other people's opinion, remember all those reasons you gave. I don't like how I look. I think people will laugh at me. I am not perfect. You're just sounding very selfish. You think about yourself only. You're thinking about yourself only. And that's why you're shy. That's why you're holding back, because you're thinking about yourself only. Remember, some people's transformation depends on you showing up. I know the number of people that have been helped by my teachings since 2022. 2021 ending to 2022 early. I have been training realtors till date. In fact, throughout 2022, I did live shows almost every Monday by 8:30 p.m. every Monday, every week throughout the year, right? And this is because I understand this. Think about it. Some clients will lose their money because you refuse to show up. Somebody's life will not be transformed because you refuse to show up. And remember, transforming one person's life is literally transforming an entire generation. All right? Because that person can go ahead to transform other people's life. The person will pay it forward. And so from the person, the next person after him, and the next person after him, remember, please write it in the comment section. Some people's transformation depends on you showing up. Are we following so far? Are we enjoying this training? If you're enjoying it, say ride on, ride on, ride on. Now we have a little activity to do. Are we ready? We have a little class activity. Say I'm ready in the comments if you're ready to do this activity. Pay rapt attention, and I'd like you to probably record this place. Of course, the replay of this video will be on YouTube, so you can always go back and watch it on YouTube. To be on YouTube, the link is in the comments somewhere in the comments. If you're watching on YouTube, of course, the replay will be here, so you can watch it again. Now, here's some activities I need us to do today. Right? Place your right hand on your chest and say this out loud. Place your right hand on your chest and say this after me. Say, I am allowed to show up. Say it as if you mean it. I am allowed to show up. Say it out loud. Say it to yourself wherever you are right now. I am allowed to show up. Number 2, say someone needs to hear from me, right? I mean, for Christians here, the Bible said the earnest expectation of creature awaits your manifestation. See, that is so powerful. Some people's creation, some people's destiny is hinged on your showing up, your manifestation. So not showing up is not doing only you wrong, like you're doing a full generation. Remember, all creature awaits your manifestation. All right, so say it very loudly and clearly to yourself. Say someone needs to hear from me. All right. And number 3, say I'm not perfect, but I am helpful. I am not perfect, but I am helpful. So repeat it again. Say I'm allowed to show up. Remember your right hand on your chest. You hold your phone on your left hand. Right? I am allowed to show up. Someone needs to hear from me. I am not perfect, but I am helpful. How many of us did that? How many of us have said this to ourselves? Okay, how many of us have said this to ourselves as we go right in? So now we're going on to the next part of this training, the part 2 of this training. Now, before we go on to the part 2, I'd like to remind us, I'd like to tell us, for those that don't know about the Realtors Bootcamp happening on the 20th and 21st of June in Enugu, where I'm going to be hosting Realtors in Enugu to a bootcamp. The last time we did this was 2 years ago, and then we're doing the 2.0 this year. And all the information you need is on that link, www.realtors.school/bootcamp. So you need to screenshot this, go and register to attend. If you think, if this section have helped you so far, we're going to do better in the Realtors Bootcamp. As a matter of fact, we're even going to have an accountability and the rest in the Realtors Bootcamp. So go ahead and register right now so that I'll see you in the bootcamp again on the 20th and 21st of June 2025 in Enugu. That's the link there to register, or call the numbers right there on your screen to register. All right, so let's go to the part 2 of this training. The part 2 of this training, we're going to be talking about how to make videos that convert. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? If you're ready, put the fire emoji in the comment section. Let's go. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Priscilla says, I'm allowed to show up. Someone needs to hear from me. I am not perfect, but I'm helpful. Of course. Beautiful fire emoji. Amazing. So let's dive right in. Let's go to the next part of this training. Right. So we're going to be talking about video strategies that sell. This is part 2. I'd like you to implement these things I'm teaching you today, because these things I'm teaching you are practical and simple as possible. Hope you're understanding, you're following. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section, where we're sharing tonight on how to overcome shyness and make videos that sell. That's the goal of tonight's section. How to overcome shyness and make videos that sell. Part 1, we've talked about overcoming shyness, the reason people are shy, and how to overcome it. So we're in part 2. We're going to be sharing we're going to be sharing video strategies that sell. The first thing you need to know is, now that you faced your camera fears, okay? And I'm going to like to add here that these things will not happen overnight. I'm going to give you some activities to do at the end of this class. Please do it. I'm not going to pursue you to do it. I'm not going to follow you up and down to do it. I need you to the goal of this class is not just to share knowledge, because the goal of knowledge is not for knowing's sake. The goal of knowledge is for transformation. All right. But knowledge in itself cannot transform. It has the potential to transform, but it cannot transform. What will transform is your implementation of the knowledge you have heard. Okay? Knowledge in itself cannot transform. The goal of knowledge is to transform, but knowledge in itself cannot transform. What transforms is the implementation of the knowledge. And so I'm going to be giving you some exercises to do at the end of this class. Because I need you to, take those steps, baby steps. I'm going to give you simple exercises that you will do tonight or tomorrow. Do it and tag me, okay? Do it and tag me. I would like to see it so that I can, correct, share, or applaud you. Are we ready? Who will do the homework? Type I will do it if you're going to do it in the comment section. Just type I will do it in the comment section if you're going to do it. So let's talk about videos that sell. So now that you have faced your fears, let's learn how to make simple videos that brings real results. Okay? Now, what do you need to start? In creating videos, what do you even need to start? A lot of people you hide behind tools and what you need to procrastinate, or to allow your fear of showing up to bloom and blossom. So what do you need? Simple things. Your phone, any smartphone works, any. In 2021, I used an Android phone. I think it was a Redmi Note 8. Redmi Note 8. That's what I used in 2021 when I started real estate. And I went from a novice to top selling realtor in 12 months. So from January of 2021 to the end of 2021, I sold a lot of properties. Of course, I became the top selling realtor for one of the biggest real estate companies in my city at the time. And I used an Android phone. It was only in 2022, I think around May or June, then I now bought an iPhone. And up until then, I mean, by that time I bought the iPhone, I've employed a staff. I have members of staff. I had some staff at the time. I had my inspection vehicle. I bought a bigger inspection vehicle. I rented an office space, all with the smartphone, the Android phone. All right. So any smartphone works. That's how you start. So the first thing you need is what? Your smartphone. So type in the comment section, your smartphone. All right. What is the next thing you need? Natural lighting. Natural. You don't need a very big. Of course, I have some lights in my office right here where I'm making these videos from. I have some lights, like 3 of them. But I mean, these are just extras. What you need is natural lighting to start. As a matter of fact, with your smartphone, you stand outside in the sun. If it's between 8 a.m. to 12 a.m., just face the sun. The sun rises from the east, right, and sets in the west. So how do you know the east? You look at your shadow, right? Your shadow will tell you. In the morning, your shadow is facing the west because the sun is rising opposite you. So it casts your shadow behind you, right? Simple logic, Abi. So what you need to do, use your smartphone, face the sun, and make a video. That's it. No excuses. Or open the windows, use natural light, and make your videos. You don't need a very big ring light. All those things you're just saying are just excuses. You are simply making excuses. Remember, you can either make money or make excuse. You can't make the both at the same time. Please help me and write in the comment section. You can either make money or make excuses. You cannot make the both at the same time. Help me write in the comment section. You can either make money or make excuses. You cannot make the both at the same time. Okay, so what do you need? You need a smartphone. Any smartphone works. Number 2, what do you need? Natural light and basic indoor light. Just basic indoor light can work. All right, what do you need? You need earphones. I remember in 2020, if you watch my old videos between January of 2021 till like maybe around September, I used to use earphones, right? Earphones. Some people may think it's fancy, but I was actually using the microphone on the earphone. How many of you know those phones that come with microphone? Some iPhones come with it. I mean, older iPhones, recent ones now, I don't think they come with that, and earphones. That earphone used to have a mic. So I used to use that mic to make my videos. Or a very small mic. This is optional anyways. It's very optional. Okay? All right? Beautiful. Amazing. Yes, so you can either make money. Sebastian, my Oga, it's good to have you here. You can either make money or make excuses. You cannot make the both at the same time. Thank you so much for the feedback. Oji Kenneth, it's good to have you here, sir. Yes, you can either make money or make excuses. You can't make the both at the same time. Okay? Yes, so you need a smartphone. Beautiful. Okay, the feedback is amazing. Okay, so let's continue. So you need a smartphone, you need natural lighting, you need earphones or a small mic. Just these are optional, right? And then lastly, you just need a quiet background. That's all. So when I mean quiet, I mean both the pictorial background and the sound background. Okay, so if you don't have a beautiful background wherever you're making the video, just simply use a plain background, because you don't want the background to distract your audience. You can't be making a video in a place where they are fighting behind you. They are fighting behind you and you're making a video. It will not work. Why? Because your audience are distracted. They are looking at the people fighting. That's the noisy background, right? And also sound. So in case you don't have mics, or you don't have very good money to buy a Holy Land mic that like I'm using, or a which other Shorge, how do you call that other mic? You don't have money to buy any of that. Just simply stay in a quiet place. And recently, with good iPhones, if you have a good iPhone, most very good iPhones come with good sound, good mics. So you can literally be, somewhere and just talk. Okay. So these are the things you need. What do you need to start? Again, a phone, any smartphone works. And these days, thankfully, it's very easy to buy smartphone nowadays. Natural light or basic indoor lights. What else do you need? An earphone. So the earphones, some of those earphones that used to have mic, and a small mic. This is optional anyways, right? And once you're in a quiet place, you can actually make your video without a lot of noise, and you will hear yourself. I mean, your audience will hear you perfectly. Okay. Now, what else do you need? You need to speak to be heard. All right. We're now talking about how to make videos that sell. You need to speak to be heard. Okay. How do you do this? First, you need to raise your voice slightly, but don't shout. You don't have to shout. Just raise your voice slightly. Okay. Raise your voice. Again, those are coming for the bootcamp. We'll do some practical sections right there in the bootcamp. But of course, I'm going to leave you with some practicals that you should do today, tonight, or tomorrow. So raise your voice slightly. So if you talk normally, if you talk like this, when people are watching your video, right, they may not hear you clearly. And that's the fact. If you've listened to yourself before on the mic, right, if you listen to yourself from a speaker, you may not recognize your voice the first time. And that's because, of course, the output you're getting is different from the normal voice you're using. So when you're making a video, it is important you raise your voice slightly, but don't shout. You don't have to shout, just raise it slightly. Speak clearly and slowly. Okay? This is something that you will practice over time. Speak clearly and slowly. I mean, you don't have to speak very fast so that people can at least hear you. They can hear what you're saying and be as clear and audible as possible. Smile while speaking. Your energy matters. I teach my people that if I'm lying down and a client calls me, all right, or a client calls me, I stand up. I usually stand up, and try to smile. Even when I know the client or the prospect is not seeing me, but there's an energy that passes when you smile. All right. When you smile, there's an energy that you emit, and that's a fact. All right. And this is important as well. Even when you're having a not so good day, you're having a not so beautiful day, right? You're making videos that can sell. And so you want to, cheer up, and one of the ways you can do that is to smile. You can actually smile and force a smile. See, smile passes energy. That's why if you walk into a room, right, smiling, and you meet someone, you walk to somebody and you're smiling, there's a very, very high chance that person will start smiling as well. Is that true or true? Right? Because it's contagious. There's an energy that has just passed. So do that as well in making your videos. Try and smile as much as possible. It sends an energy to your audience, to the person that is watching. All right? And that energy matters a lot. Are we learning and following? If you're learning, type I am learning in the comment section as we go on. Okay? Now, Where to look? Where do you look when you're making a video? And this part, I mean, a lot of people are sitting on this table. I watch a lot of videos, and I see a lot of people sitting on this table. Are you also on this table? First thing, where do you look? Look directly at the camera lens, not at yourself. Don't look at yourself on the screen. A lot of people, when they are making videos, you know, this is your camera lens. If you're doing a selfie video, let me do this. If you're doing a selfie video, this is very important. So I'll just, you know, come back so we can see. Nkem said, I am learning. Ezenweke said, I am learning. Joy says, I am learning. Beautiful. Amara says, I am learning. It's good to have you here, Amara. It's good to see you. Right? So here's how you make videos. Okay? If you're making a selfie video, right? If you're making a selfie video, let me turn this to selfie. Beautiful. So if you're making a selfie video, this is where the camera lens is. I hope you can see. Let me remove this first. This is where the camera lens is, here at this edge. Here. So you look at the camera lens. Don't look at your screen. The temptation is to look at the screen. Okay? So let me show you a practical stuff. So here's the thing. I'm trying to make a video now. And then if I look at the camera here, let me show you. If I close the camera lens, you can see that the whole screen has closed. You can see that, right? If I open the lens, you see that the screen is showing. So what that tells you is that this is the lens here, not here. The temptation usually is to look at yourself in the screen while you're making a video. All right? Now, when you're doing that, the audience, the person you're making the video for, doesn't feel like you're talking to them. You want to catch their gaze. All right, you want to hold their attention. When you look at people and you're making a video, you're holding their attention. Remember, I said earlier that you're making your videos like you're speaking to one person, right? You're speaking to one person. So you're talking to the person and you're telling him something like, here is why I need you to buy safe properties in Nigeria. You get that? Right? The temptation is to look at your screen. When you're looking at your screen, you're looking like this. You're doing like this. Here is why I need you to buy properties in Nigeria. You can see? So this is very important, okay? Very, very important. Are we learning? Chukwemeka said, I'm learning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay? So don't look at yourself on the screen. Look directly on the lens. Now pretend you're talking to one friend. I think this will help you a long way. I remember clearly in 2021, yeah, I think that was around March or so. I was making a video one day, and you know that still small voice in your mind that is asking you, are you qualified to make this video? You know that, how many of us have had that? It's called imposter syndrome. The imposter syndrome is asking you that, you want to teach people how to, make money using real estate, or you want to teach people how to buy mansions that are safe, or you want to teach people how to, fly abroad, something like that. And you have little experience, you have knowledge, you have some experience, but you still deep down within you don't feel like you're qualified to teach that kind of thing, right? And that day I was watching a video. There was a training I was watching. I can't remember exactly which one. Either a Russell Brunson's training, and he said that he said for a moment, I think it was a coaching section, and he said something like, when those kind of voices come up in your head, think about one person, that solution you have can help. That's what he said that day. And since that day, when I'm trying to do stuff, I'm trying to either come and teach here, or I'm trying to host a boot camp where I'm going to be teaching some smart realtors how to go from a solo realtor to building a solid team, possibly becoming a developer, and not actually also, earning higher commissions, right? you know, that kind of thing. And that voice comes to my head and be like, how long have you been doing this? You're just 5 years in this business and you already want to teach people. I'll be 4 years. I started January 2021. That's how many years? That's 4 years, right? By the end of this year, I'll be 5, right? And you're coming to come and teach people how to do this and do that, you know. And then I remember that training I watched, and I just think about one person whose life will be transformed, just one. That one person that was me 4 years ago, that wanted to start real estate and was confused. I just think about that point where I was, and I'm making the training or I'm making the video with that one person in mind. That has really helped me. It has really, really helped me, right? And so you also, when you're making videos, I like you to think about that one person, that one client somewhere who will lose his 25 million naira, who will lose his 100 million naira if you don't make that video for him, all right? Or that one client, I have a client that, you know, bought a property, built a house through me, and his family only knew the day he was doing housewarming. They didn't even know he bought the land, you know, didn't even know he built a house. Why? Because he had past experiences. So when I'm making videos for such kind of clients, just that one person, and not the other people who will either see my imperfections or who, remember, I am not perfect, but I'm helpful. Someone should type it again in the comment section. I am not perfect, but I'm helpful. And so that's the whole idea of thinking about that one person. Are we following? Am I making sense? Are you picking up what I'm dropping? Right? So pretend like you're talking to one friend. That will really help you. Okay? Now, number 3, if it's where we're now talking about how to make videos that sell, right? Number 3, please use simple English. Simple. See, let me ask you a question. Do you want to look smart or you want to make money? Please help me answer. Do you want to look smart? Beautiful. I am not perfect, but I'm helpful. Yes, sir. Yes. Jita says, I am not perfect, but I'm helpful. All right. Joachim said, I'm picking it. I asked if you're picking up what I'm dropping, and he says I'm picking it. Thank you so much. So Emilia, it's good to have you here. Where's Emilia? Emilia, it's good to have you here. Emilia says, I'm not perfect, but I'm helpful. Beautiful. Beautiful, right? So, do you want to, I asked the question, do you want to look and sound smart, or do you want to make money? You know, there are a lot of people. How many of you know people that speak very good English but are broke? How many of you know people that are super, super smart but are broke, right? Let me know in the comments if you know people like that. And I'm sure that's not you, all right? You want to make money. Emilia said, I want to make money. Amazing. Frank says, I want to make money. Frank, it's good to have you here, right? I want to make money. Of course, we all want to make money. Okay, so you, in order to make money, please use simple English. Simple English works all the time. Don't use big grammar. You don't want to confuse your audience. You don't want them to. And you know, one of the things I notice realtors now use. Now, this class is both for realtors and every other person that sells anything. You sell anything, this class is helpful for you. But for realtors, I realize that a lot of you use, you know, too much, you know, professional jargons. Try to simplify your English. If you're going to talk about things like, you know, perfection, you're trying to teach around how to perfect a title. That in itself sounds smart. But the people you're trying to talk to may not even understand what perfecting a title means. All right? So use simple English, and thank God for Chat GPT these days. If you feel like you don't know how to simplify the English, just simply take it to Chat GTP or any AI you use and simply ask it to simplify this English for me. See, there's no point in speaking very big grammar and looking all smart and you're not making any money at all. You know, speak like you would in a normal conversation. This helps as well. just like you're trying to answer. Remember, in the last slide, I talked about, speak like you're speaking to a friend. All right. So you're trying to speak to a friend, normal conversation. Make it as simple as possible. Let them understand you. Use short and clear sentences. Don't, again, do you want to sound smart and look all smart and broke? Right? Okay. Baby steps. Don't overthink it. This is very important as we wrap up in this class, right? Baby steps. Don't overthink it. Okay. You don't need to go viral. Think about it too. See, I'm trying to help you here. I noticed that most people, one of the things that discourage you in making video content is when you make a few videos. You make a few videos, and once you make 2 or 3 videos, and it's only 2 people that like the video or comment, the 2 people are yourself or your dad, your mom, and then that your younger brother that you give money to. Only 2 of you people. Or if you have a spouse, maybe you and your wife, or your wife and one of your children, or your girlfriend, or a boyfriend, or somebody that is very close to you and just loves you so much. That's the person that we like. It's only 2 people that we like. Now, the more 2 people like, it gets you discouraged. You go back and looking at likes and comments, right? See, this will not help you, and that is why I encourage my people to do things like challenges, video challenges. Do like 10 days challenge, 15 days challenge, 30 days challenge, 100 days challenge. So that as you're making those videos, you're not thinking about the engagement. You're just, your goal is to get to the end of the challenge, and that's all. Okay, don't look at the comments, because if you're looking at them, you will feel like you're not doing well. You feel like your video is not helpful. Please think about it. Baby step. Don't overthink it. You don't need to go viral. You just need one person to understand what you're saying and take action, and that's all. All right. See, I need you to understand this. It's just one person you need to understand what you're saying in the training, in the video you're making, in the promotional video, in the educational content you're making, right? Just one person in this live video. I remember now, of course, I have over how many people watching me now. There are times when I'll come on live and just 2 people that are watching, right? But I'll make the video anyways. I'll put it out there anyways, right? So baby step, don't overthink it. You just need one person to understand and take action. So start small and you will grow over time. You think that most people think that they need to be perfect before they start. You actually need to be start in order to get better. Okay? Just start and you get better along the way. Okay? Now, a simple format, a simple video format that works. Are we following? I like to know you're following. I'm not overdoing this. I like to know you're following. Please let me know in the comment section if you're following. Yes, Assumpta says you don't need to go viral. Hi! Rema. No, you don't need to go viral. You just need to, one person should just watch you and take action. That's all. That's all you need. One person per time. Please don't overthink it. Let's do this. Are we following? I need to know we're following. Let me know we're following. Put the fire emoji in the comment section if you're following, right? Beautiful. So what is the simple format that works? Remember we says, earlier on we said that one of the reasons that people, are shy, or don't make videos because they feel like they don't know what to say, right? In this class, we're talking about how to overcome shyness and make videos that fail, right? So some people feel like they don't know what to say, right? So I'm going to be sharing with you a simple format that works. Beautiful. I am following Nkiruka Ani. It's good to have you here. Nkiruka Ani, it's good to have you here. Philomena Amarachi, it's good to have you here. Please, if you're joining me live, please just type #live in the comment section, your first name and where you're joining me from. If you're watching the replay, please type #replay, your first name and where you're watching from. I'd like to know where you are watching me from. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, someone is spamming the group. I just deleted it. Beautiful. So let's go. So how do you, what are the simple format? What are the simple video formats that work? Simple. Use this three-part formula. I want to share with you a three-part formula. The first part of the formula is the hook. Get attention fast. The goal of the video, see, attention online is solid, it's like gold. Okay, so you want to get attention as fast as possible. How do you do that? By asking a bold question or make a bold statement like, this video will change your life if you watch till the end. That's a bold statement. Okay, that's a hook, very good hook. Start from there. Again, if you're coming for the boot camp, we're going to be dissecting this thing in deeper format. My friend Toby Wanzo, who is the guru of content creation, is going to be sharing some amazing tips with you. Please help me, guys. Help me put the link to the to attend the bootcamp, to register for it in the comment section. Please, someone should help me put the link in the comment section so that people can register. So the first part of the formula, simple formula that works, is a hook. Get attention, make a bold statement, or ask a question. Number two is the body of the video, right? So share one clear tip. See, you don't have to be like all the gurus that share 22 tips to success. Just share one, or a message, just one. Start from there. Don't do 10 ways to know, just one. Here is one simple way that you can avoid being scammed. Something like that. Just one. One is fine. All right? All right? Amazing. Sebastian says, this video will change your life if you watch till the end. Amazing. That's a good hook. That's a very good hook. All right, so share one clear message in the body. And then finally, a CTA, call to action. Tell them what to do next. So now that you've grabbed their attention with the hook, you have shared the tip in the body, just tell them what to do next. People need to be told what to do. So tell them what to do next. E.g., tell them to call you. So if you found this helpful, call me on the numbers showing on your screen, or comment in the comments, helpful in the comments, and I'll reach out to you, or send me a DM or a WhatsApp message. Does this make sense? So someone should help me write. If you're following, someone should help me write it. Hook, body, CTA. So CTA means call to action. All right? CTA means call to action. I don't want to assume you all know what CTA means. I don't want to assume you know what CTA means. It means call to action. Okay, so hook, body, call to action. All right. Now, here are some video topic ideas for you. Right. So, what are the questions? One question your clients always ask you, or prospects always ask. Okay. What are the questions prospects always ask? Recently, I made a video, 5 top places to buy land in Abuja today, something like that. And that video stemmed from 2 people that asked me questions. The first person asked me, and where will I suggest he buys real estate? Okay, that's what the first person asked me. The next person asked me that here's his budget and here's what he wants to achieve. Where do I think he should invest in? And that's why I now came up with the video title, 5 places to buy real estate, in Abuja, right? I made that kind of video. So that is a pointer for you too. One question your clients always ask you. That's a very good, video idea for you right there. Number 2, what's the one mistake to avoid in your industry? Okay, what is the one mistake to avoid in your industry? That's another video idea right there. Number 3, a behind the scenes moment in your business. For realtors, I like to share that try to do BTSs of your inspections. See, BTS of inspection is powerful. Okay, it's very powerful. It shows your prospects or prospective clients that you're in the business. You are in the business, number 1. Number 2, it builds something called FOMO, fear of missing out. It makes them feel like, see, the Bible principle that he that has more is given works in such kind of engagements, right? So prospects that are observing you, seeing you go for inspections, believe you more than the online realtor that doesn't visit sites, doesn't even know where his properties are. He doesn't even know anything about the property, just online. He's in his house all day, every day. Okay, so behind the scenes moment in your business helps. I saw a video Nkem made today where she went to pick up her client's documents. Okay, and then she made a video that I'm here in Browdy office to pick up my client's documents, and she now put a call to action. She said something like, excuse me, she made a statement that reach me on this number so that I can help you. Get yours too, something like that. Okay, that is a good that is a very good video type to make as well. Okay, right. So yeah. So BTCs of your behind the scenes of your work. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a bit distracted. Someone was spamming the group site, spamming the comment section, so I was trying to block that. Right. So let's go. So let's do a practical activity here. Let's use the structure. Hook, body, and CTA. Okay. So let me do a practical example of hook, body, and CTA. So I'll start with the hook. All right. Please pay attention. I'd like you to build your own, design your own as well. Right. So for the hook, we're going to say something around, here's a mistake I see, audience. I'm going to do a very practical example here. So, but just a structure for you. Here's a mistake I see, audience. Who are your audience? Okay, make every day. Then the body of the video. Many buyers do this and regret it. Then I'm supposed to say, instead, try this other thing. Again, I'm going to do a very practical example here. And then a call to action. If this video helps you, save this video or send me a message or call the number showing on your screen. Does it make sense? Now, practically, here's an example. So I'm going to start from the hook, the body, and the call to action. So here is I can do something like this. Here's a mistake I see Nigerians in diaspora make every day. My audience, this part where we put audience in bracket, for me, I'm replacing it with Nigerians in diaspora. Okay, because I'm making a video for them, right? So here's a mistake I see Nigerians in diaspora make every day. Now, that is the hook. If you're a Nigerian in diaspora, there's a chance you want to hear what I'm talking about, right? Then the body. Most Nigerians in diaspora buy real estate from friends and family who feel entitled, and they believe that you pick money on the streets of London or US or wherever you are. Then they squander your money. You come back to only a picture of a house and not the house itself. Right? Now, instead of sending your money to friends and family, why don't you use professionals, a professional realtor to help you buy your land, and a professional builder to help you build it as well? Do you understand? So this is just an example. Okay. Now I've talked about the hook and the body. Now the call to action. Now at the end of that video, I can now say something like, if this video helped you, leave me a comment in the comments. I would like to read from you, or send me a WhatsApp message or call the numbers showing on the screen if you have any questions or concerns you would like me to address. You see, that is the end of the video. Something as simple as that. Hook, body, and call to action. Are we learning? You can watch the replay of this video so that you can, grab this again. And for those that are coming for the boot camp, we'll definitely go deeper into this during the boot camp. Okay. Now, what matters in your videos as we wrap up tonight's class? What matters most in your videos? First, clarity, over perfection. Clarity over perfection. Consistency over editing. And let me add something here. Editing is okay, but I believe very strongly that in the beginning, as you're starting out like this, there are two things you need in editing. Just two things. Just two things. Please pay rapt attention. The first is cut and join, right? Cut and join. You just want to cut off some of the mistakes you make, because of course you make some mistakes. Just to cut off some of the mistakes you made and join the video. That's the first thing you need, cut and join, right? The second thing you need is to write your number on your video. That is all. C'est fini. Finish. No fancy editing. See, most of you spend, let me even bring my face big and clear. You spend a lot of time editing your videos. At the end of the day, you don't put enough time in creating the videos. See, the goal of the video is to pass a knowledge. That's the goal of the video. And remember, you're trying to help someone. You're not perfect. You're just trying to help. I am helpful. I am not perfect. That is it. Type it again in the comment section. I am helpful. I am not perfect. Editing a video is not the video itself. See, there is no award for the best editor of video. However, you will help people when you send out the message. Do not waste 20, 30 hours editing video. Please do not. Don't spend more than 30 minutes, 1 hour per video, right? Of course, as you do this, you get better at it. Two things. What did I say are the two things that are most important in editing? What did I say in the comment section? The first is what? Cut and join. The second is what? What is the second? Write something on the video, your number. C'est fini. Again, I am not perfect. I am what? Helpful. What is the goal of your video? To help that one person that needs to take action with the video. Right? What is the goal again? The goal is to pass knowledge to that one person that is going to use that knowledge to do what? To implement it. Okay? This is very important. Very, very important. Cut and join and what? Number. Of course, Amarachi, Philomena Amarachi. Cut and join, then number. Write your number. That is all. Okay? That is it. Cut, join. Yes, cut, join, and then write a number on the video. That is all. This is all you really need. As you get better, you know, you can then hire video editors to do all those swine. When you see other people's video, they're doing transition. Swine. You want to go and make your own swine too. And you're sleeping there for 2 days. You're editing one video. Okay? Consistency over editing. Okay? And then number 3 of what matters the most is what? Connection over high quality production. You want to connect with your video, with your audience. You want to connect with that one person that is watching your video per time. And how do you connect with the person? Maintain eye contact. Look at the lens of the camera and not at yourself. Number 1. Number 2, speak out, raise your voice, but don't shout. All right. Number 3 is what? Be clear, speak clearly and slowly, like we said earlier. This will build a connection between you and the audience. All right. Connection above what? High quality production. You don't need all of that. You don't need all of that. Are good. If you have people, you can afford it and you can employ people that can handle all those things. Beautiful. But sincerely, you don't need all of that. Again, the first thing, what matters most in your videos, number 1, clarity over perfection. Number 2, consistency over what? Editing. And number 3, connection over high quality production. Are we following? Does this make sense? Put the thumb emoji in the comment section if it makes sense. Put 10 thumb emojis in the comment section if it makes sense. Okay, now final tips to remember as we wrap up for tonight. First, use your face. I know that some people say things like, oh, you can make a faceless video and it makes sense. Well, that may be true, but using your face builds trust fast. And that also implies that also, is implied to your profile pictures too. I see a lot of you use logos and stuff for your profile picture. One of the fastest, especially if you sell real estate, one of the fastest ways to build trust and turn strangers to buyers, and that's not the topic for tonight, but one of the fastest ways to turn strangers to buyers, right, is to use your face. This is my own experience. You can think otherwise, that's okay, but this is my own experience because it builds trust fast. Number two, use your voice to build connections. Use your voice to build connections. Some people will connect with you because of just like the way you sound and you look on video. Simple. All right? They just connect emotionally with you. All right? Number three, use your message to bring sales. 3 things to remember. Number one is what? Use your face to build trust. Number two, use your voice to build connections. And then number three, use your message to bring sales. Does this help you? Does this help? Please note, you're not late. All right? If you've not made videos before now, or you feel like you have been shy, and all of that, you've not been able to put yourself out there, you're not late. Especially if you're starting today. You do not need permission. I was telling some of my colleagues recently that it's very easy to, become a celebrity and establish your authority today. It's just magical. Like you can just take up your phone, hit live and go live and teach. See, before I can teach you like this, I need to be a lecturer, right? I need to have a doctorate, or I need to have a certificate to teach, or I need to be employed in a university. But no more. Like I can just simply hit my live button and I'm teaching you and I'm sharing with you from anywhere in the world. Look at where all of you are. Again, please help me write in the comment section where you're watching me from. Some from Ibadan, some from Lagos, some from Abuja, some from Enugu, some from Owerri, everywhere in the world. So you don't need permission. You just need to hit the like button or hit the record button and make your video. All right? You don't need permission any longer. So there is someone waiting for you to show up. You need to note this. There's someone waiting for you to show up. One person's life will be transformed because you showed up. Let me know in the comment section if you feel like my teachings have helped you, right? Type I've been helped in the comment section. Just type I've been helped. If you feel like my teachings have helped you, just type I've been helped. Now, I want to show you, there are 1,001 people out there. There's just one person. There's one person out there waiting for you to show up. Just imagine if I didn't show up, or if I didn't want to show up, or if I allowed shyness and the fact that I stammer. Hope you know I stammer, right? I stammer. So imagine that I allowed shyness and the fact that I stammer to hold me down, all right? And I did not show up. I did not lead by example, right? I did not become a top realtor in order for me to write a book showing other people how to become top realtors, okay? Someone somewhere is waiting for you to show up. And then finally, start messy. It mustn't be perfect. Hit the record, make the video, and put it out there. Start real, be real. You don't need any fancy artificial stuff. You just need a smartphone, any smartphone as a matter of fact, and natural lighting, right? Start real, start today, start now. This is the only way you can do it. If you keep procrastinating, there's a very high chance you will never do it again. Okay, start today, start messy, start real, right? And of course, if you want to learn more, if tonight really helped you, join us in the Realtors Bootcamp on it, Realtors Bootcamp 2.0. in Enugu on the 20th and 21st of June 2025. To register, see the link there, www.realtors.school/bootcamp to register. I'm sure it will be in the comment section of this video, so you can go there, click on it, and register, or call the number or WhatsApp the numbers showing on your screen so you can register. It's going to be happening in the 20th and 21st. On the 20th, we're going to be discussing strategies to win. We're going to be talking about these things, how to create content that helps you sell. My friend Toby Nwazo will be sharing that. Jacinta will be sharing the daily habits of a winning realtor. And I'll be sharing with you my secret strategy to winning as a realtor. Okay. And then on the day 21st of June 2025, I'm going to be sharing with you how to go from a solo realtor to building a winning business. I'm going to be sharing with you how to build a structure around your real estate business. I'm going to be sharing with you how to, negotiate higher commissions as a realtor. I'm going to be sharing with you, how to attract other top selling realtors to you. I'm also going to be sharing with you how to go into development as a realtor, right? These are the things I'm going to be sharing on the day 2. And so for those that are attending day 2, the early bird fee is 100K. Of course, you'll see all that information in the comment section. For those that are attending day 1, early bird fee is 24.950. That's around 25,000 naira. All the information you need are right there on your screen. Screen grab this, screenshot it so that you can, take action immediately after now. If you have any questions, this is a beautiful time to ask. If you have any questions, this is the perfect time to ask. Questions, ask questions. I think I saw a question in the comment section. Beautiful. Everybody says, I've been helped. Sai, former Geraldine, I've been helped. Chukwu Emeka is watching me from Okigwe. Nancy says, I've been helped. Values well dished and served. Thank you. Yes, so I've been helped. Beautiful. I hope I end the value of your time. This is 1 hour 27 minutes. I hope I earned the value of your 1 hour 30 minutes. If you have questions in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to try to, take your questions if you have any as we end today. Questions. The goal of the video is to pass knowledge. Exactly. I'm looking for your questions if you have any. Of course, the goal of the video is to pass knowledge. Any questions? Questions are some people in my area think that real estate is a Ponzi scheme. Well, your goal now, your first video is to make a video about real estate. What is real estate, right? And how can that help you? So that is a good way to video you can make right now. What is real estate and how can that help you? Just use that to answer the question. Okay. Any other question? If you have any question, please drop in the comment section. I hope you don't feel overwhelmed, right? I hope you don't feel overwhelmed as we wrap up today. If you have any question, you can ask, shoot. If you've not registered for the bootcamp, this is the link. We'll talk more on this during the bootcamp. Okay. Now, in closing, I would like us to keep growing together. Tomorrow, I'd like you to use that formula I shared with you. This structure to make a video. Design a video with this structure. You can screenshot it, make a video with this structure, the hook, the body, and the CTA. Remember, in the body, excuse me, in the body, please use only 1 point. You don't have to make 3 points. All right. Remember the example I gave. The hook was, here is a mistake I see Nigerians in diaspora make every day. I can also say something like, I can also use a question. Now, this is a bold statement. Here's the mistake I see Nigerians in diaspora make every day. That's an audience. So you can put your audience. You can replace that audience with any audience, okay? I can also say something like, if you're looking to buy and build your house in Nigeria and you don't want to get scammed, watch this video till the end. All right, that's a hook too. All right, I'm calling out an audience. I'm calling out a problem. All right, that's a problem. Okay, now the body. Most Nigerians in diaspora buy real estate from family and friends. Now, this is a video I'm making. So I just put the phone on my face and I'm just making a video. Most Nigerians in diaspora buy real estate from friends and family who feel entitled and squander your money. The assignment, somebody is asking me what the assignment is. The assignment is to make a video. Just make a 1 minute video or less. Post the video on your timeline and tag me. I like to see it. All right. I like to encourage you or correct or help you. See, the goal at the end of the day is to take action. Knowledge without action cannot lead to transformation, right? So you need to take action, okay? So the body of the video is just basically, most Nigerians in diaspora buy real estate from friends and family who feel entitled and believe you pick money on the streets, all right? So I'm trying to do this instead. Now, instead of sending money to friends and family, why not hire professionals to help you buy and build your house? Okay, here are two people you need to buy and build. First, realtors. The second are builders. Okay, now, if you found this video helpful, send me a message and I can help you acquire property and also help you through the building process. That's a call to action. So call the number showing on your screen or send me a message, and that's a call to action. Please make it simple and short. Do not, try to impress your audience. Remember, clarity over perfection. You're not trying to be perfect. You're just trying to be clear. Consistency over editing. You don't have to edit too much. There are two things you need. What and what? You need cut and join, and you need to write your name on the video. That's all. Your number on the video. That's all. Okay. All right. So with this, we've come to the end of today. Again, here are the details for the bootcamp, Realtors Bootcamp 2.0 in Enugu, June 20th and 21st. Here's the link to register. Call the numbers as well to register. If you found this useful, type useful in the comment section. Type very useful in the comment section, as a matter of fact, as we come to the end of today. I hope I earned the value of your time. Can a mother do real estate because they feel I'm wasting time? Can a mother do real estate? My wife is a mother. Can a mother do real estate because they feel I'm wasting time? My wife is a mother. She's a mother of two and a wife to this amazing young man, and she does real estate. Let me even help you and understand something. She's one of our top realtors for the first half of this year. As a matter of fact, I know a lot of people that have bought real estate through her that did not buy through me. For 4 years, I've been shouting, real estate, real estate, real estate, shouting like, John the Baptist in the wilderness, shouting real estate. And they didn't buy through me, but they bought through her. Okay. Now, she's going to be sharing, her own, experience during the boot camp. She's going to be talking to mothers as well, how to manage motherhood, marriage, motherhood, and business. She's going to be sharing her experience during the boot camp as well. So you want to attend it so that you can also, understand how she's doing it. I think that as a wife and a mother, especially a stay-at-home mom, real estate is like the ideal thing for you to do. Because with companies, if you partner with good companies, you really do not have to come for inspections. You really do not have to, go around. All you need to do is to leverage videos like this, like I've just shared with you tonight. Make videos, put them online. Clients reach out to you. right? You send them to the office takes them for inspection, brings them back, they make their sales, and you get your commissions. For Browdy, we in Browdy, there are many people that have made sales that did not come for inspection, and they were right there in their houses, and after the sale, they got their commissions right in their house. I don't know if anyone is here watching me today, right? So I feel like as a mother, it's even you that need to do real estate the most, because the return, the commissions can be amazing. They can help you soften your life, soften your motherhood, and assist your husband in the home as well. And build yourself an income base, so you don't have to rely on on your husband or from people. You don't have to rely on them. You can have your money, you can do what you want to do. Okay. So yes, I think I don't know about wasting time, but I think it's something you can do. Okay. And of course, Esther Jeff Anozie will share her experience on motherhood, motherhood, and business. Okay. So everybody says very useful, very useful. I enjoyed the meeting, very useful. Thank you so much, guys. With this, we've come to the end of today. Remember that consistency is the cheat code for success. Please, someone help me write it. Consistency is the cheat code for success. The goal of knowledge, knowledge in itself cannot transform you. The goal of knowledge is to transform, right? But knowledge in itself cannot transform you. It's the application of knowledge that can transform you. So today, I'd like you to write down your action plans. What are the things you're going to be doing today? What will you start doing today? All right, that will help you overcome shyness and make videos that sell. Again, if you're going to attend the bootcamp, for all of you that are attending the bootcamp, of course, we'll take it a step further and we'll try to dissect these things better, even better during the bootcamp. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'm happy that you found this useful. Please share with as many people as Tukunon. So it's good to have you here. Long time no see. Yes, consistency is the cheat code for success. See, any day, anytime, a consistent person beats the most intelligent one. So long as you're consistent, over time, you get used to it. It's like building a muscle. After a while, you get used to it, and then it's easier for you. Thank you so much, guys. Amrad Johnson says, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. Your teachings were truly insightful, and the time spent learning was worth it. I will certainly apply what I've learned. Amazing. Please apply, implement. I am definitely sure you'll see results. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy a fantastic night, and bye for now. If you're okay, so enjoy a fantastic night, guys, and bye for now.